If you're anything like me, you've spent restless nights trying to fall asleep. You promise yourself you won't hit that snooze button the following day because, well, quite frankly, your to-do list is absurd. And no, buddy, you do it every single time. Now, whether you're trying to get more sleep for any of the following reasons, I get you. You see, I too am starting to realize that these things that I've read online are now happening to me. Yeah, I have a lot of things I want to start changing up in my life. Less social media, how ironic, it's my job. Less nail biting. I know, it's a bad habit I've recently acquired. Less junk food, and most importantly, more sleep. I've struggled with sleep all my life. Now, I haven't really ever tried to fix it until now, and recently I decided to take a different approach to fixing my sleep. One that some might say a bit extreme, but trust me, I need it extreme. I know, I can't do this anymore. Oh my god, I'm scared. I hate this. So I came across this bracelet that reminded me a lot of something that I had learned in psychology way back when I was in school. Now this armband takes on the classic conditioning experiment that Pavlok did on dogs. It involved pairing a stimulus with a conditioned response. So today I'm going to be using this bracelet to electrically shock myself at 340 voltages each time I don't do something right, in hopes that this will train my brain to believe that it's a bad habit and I should really stop sleeping in. So yeah, pretty much this will be a 3 to 5 days of self-torture. And why 5 days, you might ask? The website says that that's all it really takes to see a change. So we shall see and put that to the test. Pavlok, reduce cravings, breaking bad habits. I can lose weight with this before my trip.
That's not healthy, Natalie.
Wait, look at this, look at this. Most popular habits include wasting time online, mindless eating, sleeping in, me, nail biting, negative thoughts.
Okay, wait. Natalie.
The bracelet itself comes in a very nice rubbery texture with also this little battery. This is the little guy that will be shocking you throughout the week. And it's very comfortable, I might say. Pretty much just acts like a normal little watch.
Natalie likes saying shock factor. She said it for years.
I hate with a passion getting shocked. I remember in school, people used to prank me with like these little shock gum things. Do you guys remember them? Like this? Pretty much they would go up to any classmate and say, and then you'd be like, and then it'd shock the crap out of you. I used to get so mad at these people. This watch comes with really clear instructions. There's so much resources within the app. It like goes really deep into like giving you quizzes and also just it understanding more about you. The actual owner of Pavlok would get on and kind of do like these really descriptive videos on how you're gonna be better this week and motivating you.
My name is Manish Sethi and I'm the founder of Pavlok. I'm really excited to have you here joining us for the Break a Bad Habit course.
Dennis hated all of this stuff.
I'd love for you to email.
So with this, you have the options to not only shock yourself, but also you can vibrate.
So guys, look, I'm not gonna do it. So you can control vibration. I'm not gonna. Like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, you can control the level of vibration, beeping, and zapping. For example, vibration.
Oh, that's nice.
Did it vibrate? Okay. Yeah. Can you put it on your wrist?
Not when you have.
Put it on your wrist. Can you put it on so I can vibrate?
How do I turn it on?
I won't do it.
Okay, go.
Do you feel anything?
No.
I'm doing it.
I have a very low tolerance for any shock therapy type of stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna start at 10.
What?
Is it still going? I felt something like travel.
Tingle?
Wait, is my hand hurting? That was 10%. I hate this. I was not very excited to do this at all. My editor was telling me that some people have lower tolerances and like more sensitivity when it comes to shock stuff. So I do believe him because I have no tolerance for this type of stuff.
So it's gonna vibrate at 50% and it's gonna zap at 50%.
Why?
That's like what they recommend. See, at the same time.
No, I don't recommend.
What? Zap at 20?
20%.
Once the alarm is triggered, it's gonna happen every 15 seconds. It's gonna zap and vibrate. Get a zap when you press your device to snooze.
If I snooze that, then I get zapped? How would I know I'm awake?
This does.
I can't snooze that.
You can't snooze this.
Oh, okay. Which I would snooze always. Wow, this is gonna be tricky.
Gonna-
I don't like this shit. I'm scared. This is very comfortable. How tight should it be?
You actually tap this. If you press the lightning bolt once, press it.
I don't like it, but why are you doing this to me? I don't want to feel the sting.
No, it's not gonna sting you. That's a snooze.
Oh, so now my phone?
Yeah. If you want to stop your alarm, you hold this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So pretty much if I hit it once, I'm snoozing, but if I touch it for like 5 seconds, it's turning it off. Good night, people. Can you tuck me in bed?
No, I'm in my underwear.
Please.
No. Good night, people.
All right, so for night number 1, I ended up going to sleep at 1 a.m. Now I know it's kind of late, but I'm still on East Coast time, and since I just moved here to LA, I'm kind of, my body's confused, okay, people? And my goal was to wake up at 8 a.m. I did wake up at 8 a.m. Matter of fact, I woke up 1 minute before because I was kind of scared. It would shock me. Just the fear of being shocked literally woke me up. And then I knew how to turn it off. Little old me. I actually fell back asleep. It pretty much just failed because I woke up 20 minutes later. I also wanted to capture how I felt throughout the day. Overall, I was very unproductive. I also had my period, so that was another factor. I was Instagramming like a mad woman. The voltage was 10% for the very first day, and I wrote here that I didn't really feel it. So that was day 1. It was a fail, but perhaps day 2 is better. Okay, night 2 of trying out this electric shock bracelet. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to actually put the shock factor up a lot more.
Shock factor.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on 30%. 20% is really painful. I'll eventually go to 50, I promise.
Why are you walking around like a nun, all covered up?
Alarm. Okay, so tomorrow I actually have to wake up earlier, so I'm gonna wake up at
How dare you?
7:30. So instead of wake up full, I'm gonna put this is your day. Something positive. So I really need the zap thing to be a lot stronger.
Turn that bitch up to 50.
And you know what? Let's remove the vibration. Like I want to really be woken up by
A zap?
A zap. All right, you guys. I'll see you at 7:30 with a zap.
I expect a scream.
I ended up going to sleep at 12:30 a.m. Again, I didn't really want to change around too much of what times I went to sleep at. I kind of just wanted to see if, let's just say you're out partying one day, but you got to wake up real early. Will this thing allow me to go to my meeting on time? So just to clarify, the Pavlok actually vibrates first. Now, if you don't wake up, there's a time interval. So for me, it was 30 seconds. If I didn't wake up after I felt that first vibration, it would shock me. So I literally felt that and I was very startled by it, but still very deep into my sleep. So I did the big O no, and I took it off. So I ended up starting my day at 9:15. I woke up at 8:15 when my alarm clock was set to 7:30. Now I think a little bit of the issues here right now that I'm seeing is I'm observing that maybe I'm just not sleeping enough. The expectations that I'm setting for myself are a little too high. I'm going to sleep at 1 and I'm expecting to wake up at 7. But another observation that I had is I did feel very awake when I woke up because my reaction, I felt the zap. But I do think I felt the zap like 3 times and I didn't get up. In order to make day 3 successful, there's a few changes we're gonna have to make. Number 1, I'm gonna have to get at least 7 hours of sleep. Number 2, I think I need a little bit more motivation. So I totally forgot that the app has like meditation that you can do throughout the day. So I'm gonna do that. And the big one, I'm going to zap myself to the recommended zapping power, which is 50%. I think 50% is gonna like bounce me right out of bed, so. For night 3, I was gonna go big or I was gonna go home or hit the bay, whatever. So I decided to do the recommended voltage, 50%. I set this on for 50%. So if I scream in the morning, be cautious, okay?
Okay.
Did it hurt a lot for you?
Ah! It went straight to 100.
Oof. Up until here.
Yeah.
It made me jump a little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh my god. I literally might wake up screaming.
You do you.
I hate this experiment.
You scream and I'll keep sleeping.
You're waking up too, okay? Comment below if you think Dennis should do this experiment next.
No.
Yes. Okay, good night. I'm really scared. So something interesting I observed was I was recording myself with the Nest camera, so I was just leaving the camera there all night. And dude, do I move a lot throughout the night. Sometimes I wake up with pain in my leg and I realize, no duh, Natalie, you literally wake up in the middle of the night and you start sleeping with your legs up in the air. I just thought it was kind of interesting to observe myself sleeping and what I do at night, and it was kind of creepy actually. So 50% people, you bet your bottoms I felt that. I literally woke up screaming. Ow! I kinda hate this. I hate it, that hurt. Oh god. Alright, So for night number 4, I ended up sleeping at 1:30 in the morning. Say what? I ended up going to a little party. It was really fun. A little late with Lily, just kind of celebrating my girl diversity. I ended up going to sleep at 1:30. Up at 8 a.m. and I actually only used the vibration feature, which was quite nice. I didn't have to shock myself, which was already a huge success because my mind was already being trained. Okay, Natalie, once you feel a vibration, you're gonna get up and then you're gonna reward yourself. I ended up taking myself to a little nice breakfast to a beautiful place with my family, and it was good. Because remember, if you do complete the goal, you're supposed to reward yourself. So it kind of like... All right, guys, it's the last day of this experiment and I'm so excited, and tomorrow will be a challenge for sure. I'm waking up at, guess the time, Bubba. Who brushes their teeth in bed? Only weird people. So for the very final day of this experiment, night number 5, I decided to do something a little bit different. So I wanted to try and wake up just a tad bit earlier, 6:30. Yay! Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck in the comments. I used to wake up at 5. If you guys know, I have a video all about this and I loved it. It was amazing. It was kind of like my time to relax, to be up before everyone else was all up in my emails or my texts or wanting my attention. I do believe that right now at this point in time, I need to transition slowly back into 5 a.m. because it's like the magic hour, you guys. Also, side note, a few of you have asked me, I've seen it in the comments, what happened to the giveaway? You guys, you gotta have post notifications turned on because I've already announced it in my last video. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Fare thee well. I was gonna go to sleep at 12, so it's not a lot of time to sleep, but I know my personal sleep schedule and I don't really need that many hours of sleep. And what do you know? The results were shocking. I actually ended up waking up 5 minutes before the vibration. Kind of weird. I don't really know what about it made me wake up a little bit earlier. So once I noticed that, I kind of just laid my head back on my pillow. I was awake, I was conscious, but I was just kind of resting. Then the watch vibrated. I woke up normally, turned it off, got up, and started my day at 6:30 in the morning, baby. Woohoo! In conclusion, was I able to fix my sleep schedule? I was. It's amazing. Now, will I be continuously using this? I'll be honest with you. I want to resort to this when I absolutely need it. These 5 days have allowed me to create this habit. It's allowed me to train my brain to be like, okay, sleeping in, bad. Waking up early, good. Food. I feel like I don't necessarily need this right now. Do I recommend this? I think it's kind of cool. I know it seems a little extreme to shock yourself, but leave me a comment down below letting me know what you thought about this experiment. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy content like this, and if you don't, give it a thumbs down. That way I know how you really feel about stuff. If you're not yet subscribed, subscribe to this channel by hitting that red button down below and that little bell so that YouTube notifies you of new videos. I'm literally on every single platform, so connect with me at Natalie's Outlet. I also love connecting with you and just kind of knowing what you guys want to see next. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what habit you want to break. I'm so curious to know. And also, would you resort to something like shock? Check out my merch, nataliesoutlet.shop. I love you guys so much, and as always, do not forget to live weird or die normal. All right, now I'm waking up super early. I'm feeling good, actually. I'm feeling energized. I hope this is like my attire for the day. I love these PJs. Do you like the background that Dennis did? It's temporary, just while we figure out what we're doing with this new place. Keep up with the vlogs, Natalie and Dennis show. The vlogs are popping, and I will link it down below. También tengo un canal de español si lo quieres ver. Bueno, amigos, me tengo que ir ya. Besos y abrazos y nos vemos en la próxima. Boom.